Brad, sort of tail of the season a little bit, lots of fight, but just not quite enough to get over the line?
Yeah, we just lacked a fair bit of polish tonight in terms of both. Obviously, accuracy comes into it, and that's an obvious look at it, but a lot of it's other missed opportunities too. But yeah, I thought, and it was also polished defensively too. We put together some good periods of the game. The third quarter in particular, where we dominated, large parts of the game. Couldn't score effectively enough from it. But no, overall it was just a bit of polish in our execution, more so than any effort or urgency type issues.
Is that third quarter the sort of crucial moment you guys sort of swung the momentum back but couldn't get on top on the scoreboard?
Oh, depends which way you look at it. That's the missed opportunity. But I thought we just our second quarter was just a bit of a dog's breakfast. We couldn't. Thought about going next door to the timekeepers and trying to bring half-time forward because we couldn't arrest some of the errors we were making in the second quarter. And the Gold Coast, to their credit, really looked to attack the game, and they were looking to go forward pretty aggressively, and a bit of a comedy of errors defensively. But I mean, you only make those errors if the opposition are really attacking you, and to the Gold Coast credit, they did that.
Lindsay Thomas is sort of laid in. What were you hoping for him down back? How did you see his game down back?
He played the whole first half forward, and then we swung him back at half time to change the look of our side. That was a bit of a combination. We started Jack Zeeble down back. We're really looking to add some flexibility to our team. We've been pretty settled in previous years, and we're really looking to add some flexibility to the midfield group and the defence. And I thought Lindsay gave us a lift in the second half down back, but we also had some issues. I mean, Marley Williams had back spasms, so we had to take him out late, so it required a bit of a reshuffle of our team.
So that's a bit of a long-term view, is it, Brad, that flexibility looking for, or you're just talking about tonight specifically?
No, I think well, circumstances in the short term warranted some changes tonight, but it's certainly a long-term thing, and you see that probably with Waite playing on the wing, and so Waite on the wing, Zeeble at half-back, Lindsay Thomas at half-back. I don't think we've ever seen that at North Melbourne before. So we're looking, and part of that is looking to we want to get Declan Mountford the experience of playing on Gary Ablett. We want to get Majak Daw playing forward ruck. So if we want to do all those things, we've got to add some flexibility in other places.
How did you see that? You gave the young fella a run around with Gary. He did pretty well for most of the night, and Gary probably got away a bit in the last 10 minutes. But how did you see that battle?
I thought he stuck to his task really well, and was really evident. I mean, the Gold Coast were more than happy to take the contest with Ablett one-on-one, and why wouldn't you? And so, we really wanted to see how Declan acquitted himself, and Gary's a very good player, and he played well. But we thought that, Declan's a really tenacious young player, and he'll be much better for the experience. And we were very happy to persist with it. We thought that we got obliterated really on the inside anyway. Like Ablett was part of that, but I thought Lyons and Swallow really, beat us inside, and some of that is the flexibility that I talked about. Cunnington and Jamont were out, so that certainly lightened the load, and then we moved Zeeble to half back. So we're asking a lot of our inside mids, but they'll certainly learn a lesson. They got taught a lesson tonight.
Jared obviously had an influential game for you guys, but then obviously came off and was under ice later on. Is he okay? Or?
We don't know yet. He got a little bit tight in the calf, so he came off, and we just iced him straight away. So fingers crossed he comes up okay, but we can't give a definitive diagnosis just yet.
If he can't back up, would you go another tall in next week, or maybe just stick with the two and go another small?
Our VFL side play against Sandringham tomorrow, so we'll have a look at the form of those guys, and then just look at the overall structure of the team. And Whitey's a bit different because he can play a lot of different positions for us. If we're a bit tall, we can move him. So we'll weigh all that up, but there are some guys in the VFL that we really want to see more of at AFL level. But we can't just pick 8 tall guys in the forward line. We've got to try and structure it up. So we'll keep working on that.
Thanks.
Thanks.